sitting here in this magical environment, this beautiful, beautiful ashram, I just can't help but feel the such love for Gurudev, for what he brought, and especially here in the city of Divine Mother, at the shores of the holy Ganga, overshadowed by Gurudev's ashram. One feels that it's very easy to immerse, to go within and experience that presence of the divine. When I was, just yesterday morning, we left Ranchi and came on the way to Calcutta by air, and just getting up in the morning, getting ready to go, thinking, oh, Kolkata, and immediately there was this prayer, this urge, this rejoicing in my heart, Divine Mother, Divine Mother, Divine Mother. And you sit here, you feel physically the beautiful current of Mother Ganga flowing from the snowy heights of the Himalayas, thousands of miles away, the abode of the yogis, the rishis, the saints for thousands and thousands of years, flowing down through the course of India, reaching out to the ocean here at Calcutta. It's so easy to feel the embrace of Mother, of the Divine Mother. Take a moment to experience that. Take a moment to feel you are her child. We are all her children. How she longs to have us back in the fold of her love, in the fold of her joy, of her grace. This morning we had the blessing of visiting the Kali temple, just a few short steps from here. Most of you have visited that shrine, that powerful, as Gurudev said, nuclear center of spiritual power, one of the holiest, one of the most powerful, really, no doubt, anywhere on earth. And having the darshan, having a few moments of meditation before the image of Mother Kali. Such a powerful, again, urge, powerful prayer awoke within me, and I felt my heart just saying to her, Divine Mother, banish the darkness of delusion from our hearts and minds. Banish the darkness of delusion from my heart and mind, from the hearts and minds of all Gurudev's devotees. Banish the darkness of delusion from the hearts and minds of all humanity, that they can feel your love, that they can feel your light. And you look at that beautiful, anciently crafted image of Mother Kali, and in the prayer for her light, in one sense, to an outward observer, it might seem strange that her form is dark, and yet we're praying, banish the darkness of illusion, banish the darkness of ignorance. Well, there are many deep reasons, many deep symbolisms behind that icon, that murti, that image of Divine Mother, but certainly one of them is that, yes, she appears dark as long as we only try to apprehend, as long as we only try to observe and relate to her through our outer instruments, through our senses, through our minds. Yes, then she's dark, but still present, but dark to our higher sleeping intuitive faculties that need to be awakened. You know that beautiful chant of Gurudev, he addressed this point, and he was asking or repeating in the chant how ironic that Divine Mother is depicted as being dark of form. And you remember the chant, he says, "Who says you are dark? Who tells me thou art dark, O my Mother divine? Thousands of suns and moons from thy body do shine." It takes the light of our yoga awakened, meditation awakened, intuitive faculties, intuitive instruments of apprehension to really begin to enter into that satsanga, enter into that communion with Mother, whose form appears dark, but whose real form exists in that higher vibration of Chittakash, the light of consciousness, the super ether, the bliss ether, as Guruji said. Only known to those who practice meditation, only known to those who take the time, make the commitment to go within, to awaken those instruments. Then one day, each of us will be blessed with that darshan that Gurudev so beautifully described. You remember in Autobiography of a Yogi, he was praying to Divine Mother, and again he prayed, and then the darkness of his interior distress of not feeling the presence of Mother, of Divine Mother, was banished, and he said, there she appeared. And he said, haloed in splendor, the Divine Mother stood before me. Haloed in splendor, the Divine Mother stood before me. You know, Guruji wrote these things. He described these experiences, his whole life, his whole seeking, his whole sadhana as a seemingly awakening devotee. All is for our benefit. All is for our lessons. All is to give us something that we can conceive of, that we can take within in our own meditations, in our own seeking of God. He didn't need any of that. He was born. He was born liberated. He worked out all of that lifetimes ago, and yet he came and so beautifully not only played the drama of the disciple seeking and yearning and striving for God contact, striving to find an illumined master, an illumined guru. Not only playing that role, but so beautifully and immortally describing it, so that in that scripture for our age, Autobiography of a Yogi, that all of us could feel, yes, there's hope for me as well. There's a path that I can follow as well. So here we sit in the lap of Divine Mother in her city, by her living stream of power flowing down from the Himalayas, enjoying this satsang together, feeling her presence, feeling her love. Close your eyes just for a moment. Take that one thought of Gurudev. Who tells me thou art dark, O Mother? Because by Guru's grace, by practice of the meditation techniques, by our own devotional yearning and perseverance and continuity, we can appreciate, we can visualize, we can feel. Now, right now, visualize, as Guruji said, haloed in splendor, the Divine Mother stands before me. Her face, tenderly smiling, was beauty itself. And as she says to each soul who comes to her feet, always have I loved thee, ever shall I love thee. These are some of the feelings and thoughts and yearnings that make this environment, this place in Calcutta, always one of the most dear to my heart. I'm so so thrilled that I had a chance to be here in this holy place with all of you during this short visit to India.